This one is for the nosy Nellies. To be honest, I actually wish that there was a lot more income transparency in the world. This was actually something that really bothered me about working in a corporate job, how people's salaries and whatnot were very hush-hush, taboo, you don't talk about it, but I digress. I personally always find these videos really interesting, and I'm not here to gatekeep, so let's dive into it. I want to break this video down by category and month so you can kind of see a monthly breakdown over the year of 2024, and then I will sum it up at the end of this video. And I thought it would be interesting to kind of compare this to my 2023 income, because 2023 was the year that I was actually monetized on YouTube. And I'm going to start this video with my smallest income stream and then work my way up to the biggest. And spoiler alert, the biggest one is going to be my YouTube ad revenue, so make sure you stick around if you want to hear how much I made from Google AdSense from YouTube in 2024. As a side note, I'm not going to talk about how to get started on any of these, but if you are interested in a how to get started with any of these income streams, etc., let me know down in the comments. So first off, again, I have affiliate marketing, and I do affiliate marketing through two platforms, LTK and Amazon Affiliate. And with these, I literally just share links to products that I'm already using, wearing, buying, etc. Share it on Instagram, as well as I usually have like a few things that I'm talking about in my YouTube videos down in my YouTube video description box. But that's about all I do. I don't really do any heavy pushing. I don't have, a super intense strategy for my affiliate marketing, but I do share links here and there. So I will say affiliate marketing can be a little bit funky because you don't always get paid out every single month. So I'm actually just tracking this based on the month that I was actually paid out for my affiliate marketing. And there's only 3 months that I actually have data for this. So first off, we have July. I was actually paid out $131.18 from Amazon affiliate. So a lot of times if they either maybe don't have my bank info, I may have been a little bit late to adding my bank info this year or something like that. Or if you have months that are smaller, it's less than $10, they won't actually pay you out until the following month. And then it's also delayed by 60 days. So for whatever reason, I was not paid out for pretty much the first half of this year until July, but that payout was $131.18. Then I had another payout in September between both platforms, and that was $67.33. And then I had a final payout in December that was $29.69 for a total from affiliate marketing of $228.20. And in 2023, I only made $90.75 from affiliate marketing, so I am actually up $137.45 in 2024. So my next income stream is income from dividends. If you're unfamiliar, companies basically pay out dividends to their shareholders. I own quite a bit of shares in different companies. I actually really am interested in dividend investing. Again, if you want a video more in depth on how to get started on dividend investing, please do let me know. I'm happy to make a video on that topic. But I am honestly very shocked and impressed and happy with my total number for dividends, especially because income from dividends is 100% passive. So this is pretty crazy to me. But in January, I made $67.44, February $27.54, March $43.96, April $53.54, May $28.07, June $29.92, July $58.68, August $29.05, September $30.33, October $74.77, November $29.44, and lastly, the biggest month, December, $80.91 for a grand total of $553.65. In 2023, I only made $388.72 for a difference of $164.93 more in 2024 than I made in 2023. And again, that $553 is 100% passive, and I actually reinvest it back into the market. So that's $553 that I'm just continuing to invest in growing my little nest egg for my future. Up next, I have UGC, which is user generated content. And basically this is just when you kind of create content for brands that is intended to look a little bit more organic than an influencer, a sponsored post, or an ad. Basically, this is a little bit broken up, and there's a reason for that. I'll talk about it in a second. But in January, I made $900 from UGC. February, I made $580, and March, I made $90. Then I didn't make anything again until October, and the reason for that is because I was pregnant and I was freaking exhausted. At this point, come April, I was in the 3rd trimester and I was just like in full-on baby prep mode. So anyways, I basically just felt like I didn't really have time for UGC anymore. I wasn't quite sure like how much time I would have once baby was here, so I decided to pause that. In October, I decided I do in fact still have time to do UGC and wanted the extra income, so I picked it back up again. And in October, I made $750. In November, I made $300, and in December, I made $270 from UGC. Now this one is down significantly from 2023 because I did a ton of UGC in 2023. That was like one of my bigger income streams. For 2024, my grand total was $2,890, and in 2023, this hurts a little bit, but I made $10,880. So I was actually down almost $8,000, $7,990 between 2023 and 2024. So this one is down, but again, you know, I stopped doing it for 6 months out of the year, so it probably would have been pretty comparable if I had kept it up at the same rate that I was in 2023. All right, so next up we have brand partnerships. And let me tell you what a year 2024 was for brand partnerships. If you're unfamiliar, a lot of people that do YouTube, like myself, you know, we partner with brands to sponsor videos, talk about a product during a video, you know, hopefully convince you guys to try out that brand or product. This is a way that a lot of YouTubers make a good portion of their income from YouTube. So I think it's really exciting to see this number grow a little bit this year for me. All right, so first off, I did not have any brand partnerships in January. February, I had several that total up to $589.53. In March, I had one brand partnership at $200 on the dot. In April, I made $394.02 from my brand partnerships. And then in May, I made $242.52 from my brand partnerships. Then I had a little bit of a lull. I'm not sure if it was related to, again, kind of pulling back on content and such after having the baby, but I did not have any brand partnerships again until November. In November, I made $485.04 from brand partnerships, and you guys, December was freaking crazy. I need more months like December, let's just put it that way. But in December, I made $1,650 from my brand partnerships. Again, if I was making that every single month for my brand partnerships, I'd be very happy. But we're working on it, working on continuing to grow and build, you know, those relationships with brands to hopefully continue to be able to partner with even more awesome brands. That brought my grand total for brand partnerships to $3,561.11 in 2024. In 2023, I actually did $2,871.52 in brand partnerships. So I was up $689.59 in 2024 from my brand partnerships. All right, and lastly, we have the big boy, the one that you all probably care about the most, which is Google AdSense. So this year started off so strong for me with Google AdSense. I was in disbelief. So let's talk about it. January was my biggest month of all time so far as a YouTuber, still is, was my biggest month of 2024. I made $2,683.44. Yeah, that was amazing. February, I made $2,152.79. March, I made $2,229.25. So the whole first like quarter of the year was just insane from Google AdSense perspective. I was just truly blown away. Then things started to taper off a bit. So in April, I made $1,179.20. In May, I made $1,652.76. And then June came, and June was the month that I had my baby. I actually pulled back to posting one video per week. I wasn't sure if I would have as much time as I, you know, wanted or needed to commit to doing 2 videos per week. So pulled back to 1 video per week, and that I think is the main reason my revenue has kind of dropped off quite a bit the second half of this year. So June was $1,065.80. July, $840.04. August, $735.04. September, $523.41. October, $643.61. November, $909.56. And then lastly, December, $570.15. So definitely the whole second half this year was quite a bit lower than the first half. But you know, I'm kind of hoping that with the rebrand that I mentioned in my last video, that I can kind of make up some ground with my views and some momentum on my channel. So I will be really curious to see kind of how 2025 pans out for me. So that brings my grand total for YouTube ad revenue up to $15,185.05. And I have to say, considering the fact that I've only been doing YouTube for 2 years, I think that's honestly really amazing. And you know, it is up significantly from 2023. In 2023, I made $8,097.63, and that is a difference of $7,087.42. So I did pretty much double what I made in 2023, but again, I was only monetized for like half of the year of 2023. And then again, there's also the thing to consider of the fact that I only posted, you know, 1 video per week. I basically cut my content production in half the entire second half of this year. But all of that being said, I think that it is still an amazing number. I'm so grateful for that, and I'm really excited to see again where 2025 takes me. So that brings my grand total for the year of 2024 up to $22,418.01. So that is actually down a little bit from 2023. 2023, I made $24,529.62 for a difference of being down $2,111.61. But there are a few key differences. So I will also just start out by saying in 2023, I actually did Rover. I did a lot of dog sitting in 2023, and that number was about $1,600. So that right there is majority of kind of the difference. And then if you add in the fact that I cut back on content, I stopped doing UGC for half of the year, those things combined, I think really heavily impacted kind of my slightly being down year over year. But again, I think for a little bit less work, focusing on my baby, taking like 6 months off to really spend a lot of time with her and prep for having a baby and all of those things was worth it. So the fact that I was like pretty comparable year over year while pulling back a little bit on my content is actually pretty cool to see. So like I said, I am really excited to see where 2025 takes me. I think that it is going to be a really awesome, positive year. But that is it. That is my income wrap up for 2024. If you guys found it interesting, like seeing income related content, want more details on how to get started on any of these income streams, anything like that, please let me know down in the comments. Like I mentioned in my rebrand video, I really want to focus this channel on income, side hustles, budgeting, financial wellness for moms, and that type of thing. So please do let me know what else you want to see from me down in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch up with you next time.